Ladies and gentlemen, brace yourselves. What you are about to witness is no ordinary story. It's a harrowing, earth-shattering event that defies every expectation. The ground beneath us trembles with a fury so intense, it commands the attention of the entire world. This is not just news. This is a cinematic epic unfolding in real time. A visceral, explosive saga that grips the heart and rattles the soul. Welcome to the epicenter of devastation, where nature's raw power reveals its brutal, unrelenting face. The earthquake has struck, and the impact is nothing short of apocalyptic. Imagine a force so colossal that entire cities buckle and collapse. Roads crack open like shattered glass. Skyscrapers sway with a deadly rhythm. And the very fabric of the earth tears apart with a roar that echoes across continents. The seismic shock waves ripple through the crust of our planet, racing faster than the speed of sound, sending chaos cascading across landscapes and disrupting the fragile balance of human civilization. Lives hang in the balance. Every second is a desperate race against time. This is the story of survival, of hope amid destruction, and the unyielding spirit that refuses to be crushed beneath the rubble. Imagine the terrifying seconds before the tremors strike. The eerie silence that blankets the land. The subtle warning signs that go unnoticed until it's too late. Then with a violent jolt, the ground begins to shake. A monstrous, uncontrollable beast awakening from the depths below. Buildings shudder, glass shatters, and the air fills with the screams of those caught in the maelstrom. This is the moment when heroes rise and communities band together. From the dust and debris, stories of courage and resilience emerge. First responders risking everything to save lives, strangers becoming lifelines for each other, and the human spirit igniting a flame of hope that refuses to be extinguished. But make no mistake, the aftermath is as devastating as the quake itself. Infrastructure crumbles, communications falter, and panic spreads like wildfire. Emergency services scramble to respond amid chaotic scenes of destruction. Hospitals overflow with the injured, families are torn apart, the landscape is forever altered. Yet even in this chaos, there is a cinematic beauty. The flicker of hope in the eyes of survivors, the camaraderie of communities rebuilding from ashes, and the unbreakable will of humanity confronting nature's fury. This is not just a natural disaster, it's a human drama played out on the grandest stage imaginable. Stay with us as we bring you frontline reports, eyewitness accounts, and expert analyses. We'll take you deep inside the heart of the catastrophe, revealing stories that will shock, inspire, and move you. This is more than news. It's a blockbuster saga unfolding live, demanding your attention and your empathy. So, buckle up. Prepare for an emotional roller coaster. This is the story of the earthquake, the force that shakes the earth and rattles our very souls, and you won't want to miss a single second. Thank you for joining us. Your eyes, your heart, and your courage are what keep this story alive. Together we witness, we endure, and we rise. The earth has spoken. Its violent message lingers in the air, palpable, suffocating, a chilling reminder that nature's fury knows no mercy. In the wake of the initial devastation, the nightmare is far from over. Aftershocks ripple through the fractured ground, each one a relentless hammer blow, threatening to collapse the fragile remnants of what once was. Across shattered cities and desolate streets, silence clashes with the distant echoes of crumbling walls. The world watches in stunned disbelief, held captive by live feeds and urgent headlines. Every crack in the earth is a scar on humanity's collective consciousness, a brutal reminder that survival is a fight against an unforgiving force. Emergency sirens pierce the stillness, their wailing cries mixing with the desperate shouts of survivors trapped beneath the wreckage. The scent of smoke, dust, and fear hangs heavy, suffusing the air like an ominous fog. Families huddle in the ruins, clinging to one another as the ground trembles once again. Each aftershock a ruthless reminder that safety is an illusion. The devastation stretches beyond mere physical destruction. Roads have become impassable, communications severed, and power grids darkened. Essential services collapse as chaos tightens its grip. Aid and relief are hindered by collapsed bridges and blocked highways, leaving communities isolated and vulnerable. But amid the despair, a cinematic surge of humanity emerges. Volunteer rescue teams pour into the chaos, their determination burning bright against the shadow of destruction. With every shovelful of dirt removed, every hand extended in aid, hope flickers stronger. Strangers transform into saviors, and ordinary people become legends of courage. Witness the raw emotional intensity as survivors share stories of miraculous escapes and heartbreaking losses. Mothers cry out for their children, neighbors search for friends, and communities unite in a powerful embrace of solidarity. The bonds forged in disaster transcend boundaries, reminding us all that in our darkest moments, we are not alone. In the midst of this turmoil, technology becomes a beacon of hope. Drones scan the rubble, guiding rescuers to those still trapped. Social media connects loved ones, spreading vital information and rallying global support. The world's collective heartbeat quickens, millions of eyes glued to screens, united in empathy and urgency. Yet, as the aftershocks persist, so do the dangers. Landslides threaten mountainous regions. Fires rage unchecked in broken gas lines. Flooding looms as rivers overflow damaged banks. The scope of destruction is staggering, a multi-layered crisis demanding every ounce of resilience and resourcefulness. Experts warn that the coming days will test the limits of emergency response and human endurance. Aid organizations mobilize swiftly, dispatching supplies, medical teams, and engineers to rebuild broken lifelines. Governments coordinate unprecedented rescue operations, yet the scale of devastation challenges even the most prepared. This story is not just about destruction, it's about a world rising from the abyss, refusing to be broken. It's about the indomitable will to rebuild, recover, and reclaim what was lost. It's the human drama played out with breathtaking intensity, where every life saved is a victory against overwhelming odds. As we bring you ongoing coverage, prepare to witness extraordinary acts of heroism, hear gripping personal accounts, and explore the scientific forces behind this catastrophic earthquake. We will unravel the mysteries beneath the Earth's surface and the impact rippling across society. Stay with us. The story is far from over. The Earth's tremors may fade, but the aftershocks of courage, resilience, and hope are just beginning. This is a saga that will define generations, a cinematic masterpiece of survival written in the rubble. Thank you for being here. Your attention, your compassion, and your solidarity light the way through this darkest hour. Together we stand, ready to face the aftershock and rebuild a stronger tomorrow. In the shadow of catastrophe, where concrete and steel lie twisted and torn, the true story begins. Not of destruction, but of unwavering human spirit. This is where the narrative shifts from despair to determination, from loss to legacy. Behind every shattered window and collapsed wall, lives hang in the balance, and heroes are born. Picture a mother, dust-covered and exhausted, cradling her infant with trembling hands as rescuers dig tirelessly around them. A father, face streaked with tears, searches frantically for his missing child amid the ruins. Strangers pull together, their voices rising in unison, calling out, encouraging, fighting against the silence that threatens to swallow hope whole. Across the city, a young nurse transforms a school gymnasium into an emergency triage center. With limited supplies and an unyielding resolve, she works through the night, stitching wounds, calming fears, and breathing life back into the injured. Her story echoes countless others, ordinary people propelled into extraordinary circumstances. Then there's the firefighter who descends into the bowels of a collapsed building, navigating darkness and danger, risking everything to pull survivors from the jaws of death. His courage is not born of recklessness, but of a steadfast promise: no one will be left behind. These are the stories that flicker like embers against the night, fueling a blaze of hope. But the earthquake is an indiscriminate force. It spares no one. With every triumphant rescue, there are heartbreaking losses. Families torn apart, homes reduced to dust, futures rewritten in an instant. The grief is raw and palpable, a silent undercurrent to the flood of heroic tales. Yet even in mourning, The resolve strengthens. Communities organize makeshift shelters, sharing food, blankets, and warmth. Local leaders coordinate relief efforts with a fierce sense of purpose, understanding that survival depends on unity. The human spirit, tested and tempered, rises stronger from the ashes. This is a cinematic tapestry woven from countless threads: pain and perseverance, fear and fortitude, loss and love. It is the drama of humanity laid bare, a narrative that grips the heart and refuses to let go. Behind the scenes, scientists race to analyze the quake's aftermath, predicting possible aftershocks and advising on safety measures. Engineers inspect compromised structures, planning the arduous task of rebuilding. Governments and NGOs mobilize resources, navigating a logistical labyrinth to deliver aid where it's needed most. The world watches, holding its breath. News anchors relay updates with urgency and empathy, while social media buzzes with messages of support and solidarity. The earthquake transcends borders, reminding us all of our shared vulnerability and shared strength. In this moment, your presence matters. By tuning in, you become part of the story, bearing witness to the resilience that defines us. Together, we honor those lost, celebrate those saved, and commit to rebuilding with courage and compassion. Stay with us as we delve deeper into these powerful human stories, bringing you the voices behind the headlines and the faces behind the statistics. This is more than a disaster. It is a testament to the unbreakable bond that unites us all in the face of nature's fury. Thank you for watching, for feeling, and for standing with us in this epic journey of survival and hope. As the dust begins to settle and the tremors gradually subside, a new battle emerges. One not fought with the fury of the earth, but with the indomitable will of humanity. The path ahead is daunting: shattered infrastructure, displaced families, and communities yearning for normalcy. Yet amidst the ruins, a powerful narrative unfolds, one of rebuilding, resilience, and rebirth. Visualize the cityscape once marked by devastation, now transformed by the tireless hands of architects, engineers, and everyday citizens. Construction crews labor from dawn till dusk, raising steel and concrete where once there was only rubble. This is the dawn of a phoenix rising, of a future forged from the ashes of destruction. The rebuilding process is more than physical. It is deeply emotional and psychological. Survivors grapple with trauma, loss, and uncertainty, yet their spirit refuses to break. Mental health professionals and volunteers flood the affected areas, offering counseling and comfort, lighting beacons of hope amid the shadows of despair. Government officials announce sweeping plans, bold, visionary initiatives aimed at not just restoring what was lost, but building stronger, safer communities. Earthquake-resistant architecture, advanced early warning systems, and comprehensive disaster preparedness programs become pillars of the new era. The lessons learned from catastrophe become the foundation of progress. Technology plays a crucial role in this transformation. Satellite imagery and AI-powered analytics help assess damage quickly and efficiently. Smart infrastructure systems are designed to withstand future quakes, protecting lives and livelihoods. The reconstruction is a symphony of innovation, collaboration, and determination. Local businesses, once shuttered, slowly reopen their doors. Markets buzz with renewed energy. Schools welcome children back to classrooms, eager to reclaim their education and their futures. The rhythm of daily life resumes, underscored by a collective commitment to healing and growth. Yet the scars of the earthquake remain, etched not only in the landscape but in the hearts of those who lived through it. Memorials rise to honor the fallen, spaces created for reflection, remembrance, and resilience. These sites serve as solemn reminders and powerful motivators to build a safer, more compassionate world. The global community watches and offers unwavering support. Aid pours in from every corner of the planet. Funds, expertise, and heartfelt solidarity converging to fuel recovery efforts. This collective response embodies the best of humanity, transcending borders and differences in a shared mission of renewal. In this pivotal chapter, the cinematic saga transforms from a tale of survival to a testament of triumph. The earthquake may have shaken the earth, but it has also awakened a profound strength within us all. Join us as we continue to follow these incredible stories of reconstruction, innovation, and hope. Together we witness the rebuilding of lives and cities, a journey marked by resilience that promises a brighter, safer tomorrow. Thank you for being part of this extraordinary voyage. Your attention and compassion empower those who dare to dream again. As the final rays of sunlight filter through the dust-filled sky, a profound truth emerges. The earthquake was not merely a moment in time, but a turning point in history. This cataclysmic event has shaken more than the ground beneath our feet. It has shaken our very understanding of vulnerability, strength, and unity. And from this seismic rupture, a legacy unlike any before is born. Imagine the faces of survivors, etched with lines of hardship, yet glowing with newfound resolve. The children who once hid in fear now play amidst the rebuilding, their laughter a symphony of hope. The communities, once fractured, now stand united, bound not just by shared loss, but by a collective commitment to a future forged in courage and compassion. This is the cinematic crescendo, the climax of an epic saga that transcends disaster to become a testament of human endurance. The earthquake's shadow lingers, but it is overshadowed by the light of rebirth and renewal. Where once stood ruins, now rise schools, hospitals, and homes designed to protect and nurture generations to come. Global leaders have taken heed, investing in seismic research, disaster preparedness, and infrastructure resilience. Early warning systems pulse with advanced technology, promising precious seconds that can save countless lives. Urban planners craft cities designed to dance with the Earth's movements rather than crumble beneath them. But beyond concrete and steel, the earthquake's legacy is deeply human. It has ignited a global dialogue on climate resilience, community solidarity, and the unbreakable bonds that tie us together. It reminds us all that in the face of nature's fury, our greatest strength lies in empathy, preparation, and unwavering hope. Stories of heroism and sacrifice are etched into history books and hearts alike. First responders who plunged into chaos, volunteers who gave tirelessly, families who rebuilt with determination. Their names may not be known by all, but their impact resonates worldwide. They are the true protagonists of this epic. And you, watching, reading, feeling, are part of this legacy. Your awareness, compassion, and support amplify the story, spreading its message far beyond borders. Together we create a tapestry of resilience, woven from countless threads of human courage and solidarity. As this chapter closes, remember this: the earthquake may have shaken the earth, but it has also awakened the unbreakable spirit within us all. It is a call to action, to prepare, to protect, and to persevere. Thank you for joining us on this unforgettable journey. Stay vigilant, stay compassionate, and above all, stay hopeful. Because in the end, it is our shared humanity that will always prevail. This is not just a story. This is our story. A story of earth and endurance, destruction and determination, despair and dawn. The ground may tremble, but our spirit, that will never break. Thank you for watching. Let's keep the conversation going. Hello everyone, we're incredibly grateful that you stayed with us until the very end of this video. Your time and attention mean everything to us here at Best of Moment. Thank you for choosing to share a part of your day with us. If this video resonated with you or brought you any inspiration, please consider subscribing to our channel, Best of Moment. Hit the subscribe button and tap the notification bell so you never miss out on the meaningful, emotional, and thought-provoking stories we're excited to share. We're committed to bringing you moments that move the heart and spark reflection, and we'd love for you to be part of this journey. Now we want to hear from you. What are your thoughts on today's topic? Have you had a similar experience or perhaps a different perspective? Drop your comments below. Your voice matters deeply to us. This channel isn't just about videos. It's about creating a vibrant community where we can all connect, learn, and grow together. Feel free to jump into the conversation, ask questions, share your insights, or even engage in friendly debates. We read every single comment and truly look forward to connecting with each of you. Thank you once again for your support and for being here with us. Stay tuned for more unforgettable moments right here on Best of Moment. Take care and see you in the next video.